All right, after about 4 or 5 attempts, I've got this dialed in. I'm just a fraction. I mean, not even. I'll hit that with a block plane one time on each of those corners, and I'll be fine. So I'll do the bottom one. The middle one, I am gonna face it off with some hardwood. So I'll cut this back probably, I don't know, a couple inches. I decided to cut the tapers on the shelf first and then glue on some hardwood edging. Then I'll just take my hand plane here and flush everything up. I think that would be, I thought it would be easier than putting on straight pieces and then doing the same. So, you know, I could probably 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Anyway, that's my next step here. All right, after doing the same operation to the other side here, trim these ends off. I don't know why I'm doing that, breaking the edges, because I've got to cut this thing to width, but much easier to handle this way. All right. We got about maybe a thin eighth Well, let me pop this side. Let's see if I can get it popped over. There we go. So what I think I'll do, I still have my table saw set up. I'll take the majority of this off, you know, good 1/16, and then we'll hand plane the rest. It doesn't, for me, it doesn't really matter which side I take it off. It's gonna be fine. So I'm just gonna take it all off on one side and not worry about keeping the edging the same thickness on both pieces. All right, I just finished milling up these pieces for my face frames. I got a little more work to do on those, but I set this one up there. First of all, I made a 10-degree mark on this. I don't know if you can see this or not, but you can see how much material is going to come off, probably 3/16 of an inch. And then the face that's left over will be just a strong 1.5 inches. Now here's my problem. When I put this on here, these blocks simulate the rolls. You can see I can't get them in there without turning them sideways and putting them in. And I don't want to do that. So what I need is about 1/8 of an inch. Not even that probably, yeah. But I'm going to go 1/8. So instead of it being 1.5 inches, I'm going to plan on 1 3/8 inches or thereabouts. So I'm going to thin everything down the same amount. These are, let's see, these are at 1.5 inches, a strong 1.5 inches. So I think if I take 1/8 off of everything, let me just look at this again. Yeah, that'll work. So the problem is this edge here, you know, with the lean back, the front edge is not a problem. It's just the back edge. So not a big deal. I'll take 1/8 off. These will all be just a little bit thinner, and it'll look fine.